Welcome back to the show, everyone. In the last episode, we did a little base maintenance, trying to fix some things that were a little broken, a few traps that needed to be moved around, and we had to deal with a bunch of soldiers. We took them down, but we did also get alerted that the fourth super agent, Dirk Masters, is on his way to the island, which is a bit of a problem. He's not here yet, but we'll zoom in on him, and of course, he'll actually appear on the map before he appears on the island. So his game piece might even be this guy? Yep, there he is. There's Dirk Masters. So Dirk Masters is one of the most dangerous super agents here. Like, he is almost OP. He's very direct, whereas even John Steele, the last guy, is more, he's more of a spy. He messes with you in other ways. He does have a gun, but he messes with you in other ways. Dirk Masters just shoots everybody in the face, and that includes traps, he messes everybody up, and he's armed with 2 freaking long-range guns. So he's a very huge pain in the butt, and usually, if I know he's coming, like if I hear the sound effects, the first thing I do is I withdraw my henchman, because, dear God, he will take the henchman down in a hurry. So, we are actually going to set up a panic room right now. And it's going to be just the small corridor right here. We're going to stick a door on it, and the only purpose of this room is to brainwash her. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Smarts. Okay, whatever. We'll build one. So this panic room is just a small corridor that has a level 3 door on it, and if there's ever a situation where I feel my henchmen are in danger, I withdraw them to that. That way they don't lose their lives permanently. Of course, I'd prefer them to just get out entirely and go do something out in the world instead, but, you know, sometimes that's not always a viable option. And that's especially true since Dirk Masters, because of his long-range weapons and his propensity to attack everybody on sight, you really don't always have time to get your people out of there. Alright, so we have some Smash soldiers still hanging around the island. Now, this was a calculated risk that I did in the last episode. This is a demonstration also of why you should not, if you can help it, you should never put all of your mercs into one area. The game is all about managing your heat. If you manage your heat correctly, you will be fine playing this game. You will often succeed. The bad part is when you don't manage your heat and everything starts to go to hell. So, yes, I see that. What if I just take that chunk out? Right, and we're gonna pop in a couple diplomat trainer. Yeah, 4 should be plenty. That room actually looks really kind of nice. Alright. So we're going to put a little training room here with 4 diplomat training delays, because I don't think any more than 8 diplomats is going to be really necessary. I don't think any of the missions call for 10. And that'll keep our number nice and low for that top tier, the top tier class of social minions. But we're going to leave the diplomat locked up here until we can get this room built. Meanwhile, we're going to... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Alright, henchmen. I need you. So, now that everybody has guns, this shouldn't be too big of a problem. The martial artists are a little bit at risk here, but wow. That, they did not last long. None of my henchmen even got here. What is going on over here? Oh god. Oh god, the super veterans are raging. Or not super veterans, just the veterans. The exceptional veterans are raging. They're going to start shooting everybody on sight. Okay, so this means we are having a bit of a panic, because if they're shooting everybody on sight, we're going to be running out of numbers very quickly. We're already down to 75 minions out of our 100. So, I mean, I'm going to sit back and still continue to gather some cash. That's... Where is everybody else? Oh, there's Jubai. Where's the Butcher and Ivan? Eli's down. There's the Butcher. Okay, there's Ivan. He's coming up now. And throwing grenades that's gonna mess up everything. Good deal. Okay. Butcher's down. Luckily, these guys can't permanently kill our people, so... Well... Holy crap, they took down all 4 of our henchmen. We only took down 4 of their people. Oh boy. Oh boy. This isn't gonna be good. Alright, we're gonna bring back our... actually our heat's manageable. Never mind. You guys can stay out there. Fuck it. We need a couple million. I want a couple million in the bank, so... Oh, God. Please tell me you are more... Oh, you're a thief. Okay, good deal. Did they blow up my camera? I think they blew up my camera outside. Or I never managed to build one. Oh boy. Anyway, this is why managing your heat is the most important. You know what? We're gonna bring these guys back. Whoa. There's a guy who popped up here anyway, so that works out. Anyway, we're gonna bring these guys back because now we're running into a minion crisis. We have most of our military minions still, but we don't have very many social minions. And I don't need that many techies. I don't think I even need that many scientists. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with those numbers for now, and then we're probably gonna have to start spending some cash to get some of our yellow shirts in here. Alright, well, we're doing okay. I'm going to time skip until something else happens. Oh, Eli's back up. That's good. Alright, one hit kill that guy. Thank you. Alright. Are they running? Oh, Jubai's up. Yep, they're running. They're just gonna leave. Alright, that's fine. I don't care. Get them out of here. That's gonna increase our heat with Smash, but that's why I'm gonna recall the mercs. What I'll do for money is once we get the island a little bit more stable, we'll just do what my standard strategy is and send out about 3 or 4 mercs to 3 or 4 areas. And then we'll be gathering plenty of money without risking too much of our bullshit. Alright, so Kayla wanted to see... Oh, I can't get it yet. Never mind. I'm gonna say this Windwalk ability of Jubai's is a teleport, and it looks like I'm gonna have to... It's gonna be a while before I can buy it. That's fine. I think... Yep. Oh, he's wounded. We're both wounded. I think... I know that Butcher can learn a new ability, and I think Ivan can too? I don't know. I'll deal with them. I'll deal with them during the time skip, so we are going to time skip until something interesting happens. Hang on, everyone. As I'm trying to edit the base a little bit, I'm going to place an outdoor security gun. This is a very annoying item because it draws a lot of heat and almost immediately gets destroyed by everybody. But as long as you place one, your scientists will eventually be able to research it and create a disguised outdoor sentry gun that draws 0 heat. And I love it, but you sort of have to... You have to place the item and sort of have a growing pain of, you know, putting it at risk until somebody manages to research it. So we're placing one now in front of one base that will be covered by a security camera, and hopefully we'll get it researched, and then we can have a disguised one. It'll be fun, and it'll be useful to take down some bad guys if we get a little ganked again with veteran soldiers and crap. I was mistaken about loyalty. I thought I knew how it worked. I was slightly mistaken, but loyalty, destroying the an agent of goods loyalty is very useful because once their loyalty hits 0, it does not recover. I didn't realize that. Every other attribute, health, smarts, attention, and fatigue, all of those always heal a little bit at 1 point per tick, whatever a tick is in this game. But when loyalty hits 0, not only does it never recover, but it doesn't make them stunned to the point where it commits my social minions to go fetch them and escort them out of the base. So when an agent's loyalty hits 0, they just hang around the island. They just walk around. They don't look at anything. They don't try any doors. They don't shoot at anyone. They just kind of hang out there, waste their time, and then get out. And since it never recovers, they cannot possibly fix themselves, which is great if they operate alone like that lady did. Didn't realize how good that was. So I think loyalty traps are the way I'm going to go from now on. Man. So this is what experimenting with this game gets for you. You find strategies that you didn't know before. Like, see, this poor bastard here is super happy with this money. His loyalty is at 0, and again, he's just gonna hang around in this room for a while, and then he's gonna frickin' leave. And he is not... See, he's wasting time. He's not checking doors. He's not looking for anything suspicious. He's just gonna screw around and then leave the island. Fantastic. I should have been using loyalty traps from the beginning. As I said, I sent 16 of my military minions out in the world to collect money. And I noticed something very interesting. Here in the Midwest, we sent 4 mercs, and the heat's about 30%. In Europe, we sent 4 mercs, heat's about 35% or so. Middle East, we sent 5 mercs, heat's 35%. But in Southeast Asia, we sent 4 martial artists. My heat is frickin' 75%. It appears that martial artists make a lot more heat than mercs do. It's good to know. We are pulling in 20,000 a minute. Well, heck, 20,000 every 48 seconds. So, nope. I saw you do that, you douche. Cool, one of my yellow shirts still has, is still armed for some reason. Good job, yellow shirt. You almost died there, buddy. You're studying to be a technician? Ah, you should go for the military branch. Anyway, yeah, so we're doing okay. It looks like we're running out of power, but I can fix that very easily. And we are going to continue just grinding away as we gather some more cash. So forever ago, I said I was going to compare some numbers because, well, I was going to compare some numbers. I'm glad I was sitting on the world map because a bunch of game pieces just appeared on the board. Alright, so I was going to compare the numbers between mercs and martial artists to see who gathers more. So you can see here, with this little number tag here, the Midwest has a money rating of 9, and we click in and we have 4 mercs and they're stealing 4,800. Money rating of 9 here, 4,800. Money rating of 9, 4,800. Money rating of 9, 5,600. So martial artists not only pull more heat, they also pull more cash. Very, very good to know. It was a bit of a rough patch because we had a bunch of agents come in, and these stupid sentry guns, like, as soon as anybody sees them, they start opening fire on them because not only do they generate huge amounts of heat, there's no way to justify it. There's no way to pass it off as some, I don't know, unique ruin of the island or whatever. So it's always tricky to keep these things operational. Plus, we ran out of power at one point, so it's been a little rough, but we're okay. We still only have just under 1.1 million because as much as we're gathering from out in the world, we're having trouble keeping it. So, whoa, pause. Holy shit, there's an agent in just about every region of the world right now. Good lord. Alright, so the henchmen are away. They're in the Eastern Bloc stealing money as well. So we've got everybody hiding, but another problem with how many people came and the mess that left behind, we also ran out, we lost a bunch of our minions. We had to build them back up, especially after all the soldiers who arrived. So we spent so much time trying to fix that our diplomat died inside the cells. So we have to go fetch another one. Let's see, where's the diplomat? He's in The Middle East, okay. I'm going to recall the 3 mercs from the Middle East. That way Smash's heat starts to dissipate a little bit. And then once the heat is more manageable, we're gonna send some we're gonna send our 8 valets back into the Middle East to try to get another diplomatic envoy. It's envoy, right? I think it's envoy. Anyway, so we have a plan. This is just taking a while because, good lord, has it been a mess. But we are now ranked 290. We are rancid. This is great. We are rancid. And we're going to keep being rancid as we continue to try to rebuild our numbers and keep everything alive again. Yeah, I think we're okay now. I just have to keep my eyes on the outdoor cannons until our people get to researching them. They still haven't decided to go check them out yet, but hopefully they will soon. This is the problem with these stupid outdoor security guns. This lady or guy, whoever this person is, the agent, saw the gun from way far away and started shooting at it. And the guns have a very narrow cone with which they can fire, and only in one direction. Now, I've equipped this section with a camera, and luckily the agent was right at the corner of the camera here, and so my people responded, as you can see. But that's why it's so hard to keep these things operational. I mean, once they get researched and you can have camouflaged guns, I mean, they are super useful. But dear God, is a pain in the butt to try to get them to that point. You can't build them in the base. They're outdoor sentry guns, so there's no way to secure them. I've seen some interesting strategies, like I saw a strategy suggested where you build 2 topside shacks almost next to each other with 1 tile difference, and you build 2 sentry guns back to back in the space between them. That way the enemy agents have to bottleneck, and the sentry guns can't be approached from the sides. But I don't particularly like that strategy, especially since you can't destroy the topside shacks, and I don't like having topside shacks that close to each other usually. But it's something to consider if this annoys me too greatly. There's a guy in here, and he's right next to my armor. Let's get him out of here. Step into the light. There you go. Ooh. Are you in a blind spot? Come on, get out of there. Get into the green. Nice. Man, those sentry guns are scary. Finally, we can research the disguised sentry gun. Laser and impact stress analyzer. Good deal. That's how you science, people. There we go. Finally got the disguised sentry gun. And not a moment too soon, because they were just blowing up everything. Like, everything was getting damaged and destroyed. But now, I think we might just be okay. Dear God, that took a while. Alright, I think... Yeah, leaving it there is actually a pretty good location, because now it can hit anyone coming into the entrance. We had some issues, and I had to cleanse the island, which also included cleansing a bunch of our henchmen. So once again, our numbers are depleted, unfortunately. I need 8 valets to get that diplomat. That's not going to happen. I've been playing about 1 hour and 4 minutes here. Which again, I know I've said it 1,000 times, but it shows you this game has a lot of peaks and valleys with activity. And there's situations like now where I'm in full recovery mode and I really can't do anything until we get a little bit more organized, especially our poor valets, man. We got just trashed. Our social minions were just ugh. It was a massacre. But we're on our way to recover, and in the next episode, we should have our numbers back. Like I said, I recalled everyone. We have no one out in the world right now, so our heat is going to dissipate. And we're going to get... And there's no more stupid sentry gun distracting us, so... between episodes, I'm going to try to organize everything a little bit better, get our numbers back up, and then we will be able to get the diplomat and continue the story, which will also probably incur the wrath of Dirk Masters. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode.